Wassail Beautiful People, look. It's the Temple of the Bearded Man. I'm sitting in the... Oh, I'm a bit overexcited, and I'm doing this very quickly before everyone arrives. It's completely empty. So we're just going to dive straight in. I've just suddenly been drawn to a series of letters up on the wall there. B, B, B. So the Temple of the Bearded Man, what's it all about? I don't know. There's a couple of dogs sitting right on the top. This is a journey. We're on a journey. We have a raid. Or rod. Really interesting. So we've got smelt, tear. So we're talking tears coming across as ancient god energy, because tear in the original Proto-Germanic world was the most important god that was slowly Wotan, Woden, Odin became, and then its leaf shade, merge and be. It's talking about the merging of different cultural mythologies being very present here with the bearded man. So these are going to be quite short videos. I'm going to try and catch up with different things in different spaces. So we're being given blade, cutting through dimensions, and I'm being given like a personal message, because this is going to be a very personal day, I think, that I'm sharing with you. I'm here to do some kind of sounding with timelines. So obviously raid is R for Russell, and blade is part of my Mayan birth chart. I'm being drawn to a very tiny ant that's running around over the top of my fabric here that I'm sitting with to stop the cards getting damp. And it's moving erratically, and I'm being told time has been moving erratically. Also the 5 and 6, 11 is my tone. There's an enormous stillness here, like everything is being taken away, everything is being calmed. So come on, what do you want to tell me about what I'm doing here, what it's about, the bearded man? There's little open gateways on the top. I'm seeing a cloud of mist drifting forwards really fast, like the passing of time. Somehow time has to pass differently here. We have crow, 13 frequency. There's a connection to the need for spiritual presence. There's lots of feathered serpents on the edges here, and sculptures all the way along. This is the ball court. This is the place of games. There's two giant hoops. I will film them and put it into this video. And they used to have a large rubber ball made from the Ficus elasticus, the rubber tree plant, and somehow hitting the ball with their hips, they had to push the ball through that space. Oh, look. Spirits with us. I mean, we've got the card of crow for spirit, we've got the upper world, and we've got the ancient ones. And it adds up to 28, which is the total of my birth, which is a bit weird. It's not weird. I know that this is going to be a deeply connected day. I am here for some purpose that I don't yet know. Whether I have to tone dragon lines It's these, I'm really drawn to the feathered serpents. There's 4 of them sitting on the lower ground like guardians, and then I can see one at the top. I'm getting a pain now in my ankle. So what do we have here? We've got the medicine wheel, and there's very much that energy of the feathered serpent at the front of the medicine wheel. And that's an 8, my life path. Oh, and then this is a life path number as well. And then we have the moon. So we have some kind of earth medicine. The moon is representing time cycles. I have to bring some kind of medicine down. Right, enough about me. I'll work that out later and tell you about it. Who's the bearded man? What is the purpose of this bearded man energy? What is the purpose of this bearded man energy? What is the purpose of this bearded man energy? What is the purpose of this bearded man energy? It's magical. It's vulva frequency. It's about incantations of magic. It's a meditative state. She's connecting through spirit. It's like a form of astral projection in some way. She's stationary and her consciousness takes flight in the form of a crow. It's Thor's hammer. This is powerful. There was powerful magic. But there's a sense that the magic broke something. That's really interesting. Somehow the magic here broke something. Can you explain? Can you explain? What did it break? It broke some kind of union. It shattered a shield. It's like a tear in the timeline somehow. That's interesting. So can you please explain? Can you please explain the tear in the timelines? Oh, it's like burning down an old tree of life, an old reality. It's something which broke through. Look, I'm seeing the bearded man looking inside a time orb, passing through the Yggdrasil tree in that shamanic way in which they move up and down through time. There's something about utilizing the pathways of the shaman in the tree. It's sorcery. And the intention of this sorcery was good. It was good, but it went dark. Something about the bearded man's presence here at this temple created something with the intention of goodness, but somehow he tore some kind of moment through the tree of life and created a darker energy. Let's see if we can find out about this darker energy. So let's just see what gives. It was an awakening. Something was woken up in the spirit of the land. Something was woken up in the spirit of the land. What was woken up in the spirit of the land? What was woken up in the spirit of the land? The world serpent. Look, you need to see these. Raza, I explore, I engage. The world serpent. I mean, I'm not saying that the world serpent in this sense It's the feathered serpent. It's almost a dragon line frequency, and it changed the frequency of space here. There goes a crow flying by. Two crows have just crossed overhead. They're saying to me that it created separation of realities, a separation of the realities that needs to be drawn back together. Meeting with a destiny, exploring and meeting with a destiny. So we need to know this world serpent that was opened, this world serpent that was opened needs to be taken. We need to reach up and tame the cosmic winds. I need apparently to tame the cosmic winds here. I can only imagine it's by singing. Do I need to intone? Do I need to sing? I need to gather. I need to gather the I need to gather dimensional shamanic energies. Look, it's the Temple of the Bearded Man. I just want to be a tourist today. So, let's put some tarot on this. Come on, please, talk to me. Before it gets too bright and sunny, talk to me. Explain it to me. Make me understand. Right, we're moon again. We're mooning. We have the moon. It's about resetting timelines. It is resetting timelines. We've got the Hierophant. We've got the card of divine masculinity. I'm seeing the energy of the key. There's very much fixed earth energy, flowing. It needs to be stabilized somehow. I know how to stabilize earth energy. Right, they're saying to me, look, it's 11 again. You have to look at the tone 11. And I don't know what I would call tone 11, but that's where it is. Jupiter energy pulling down. Isis is holding the truth, and the child is unborn. The child has returned to the heart. I'm just saying what's coming through. I can't actually at the moment interpret it, and it's all being it's got to be brought back in very slowly. It needs coaxing back in. I don't know. I'm just going to keep reading it. I'm not going to question it. What else would you like to tell me that needs to be heard here? This Temple of the Bearded Man. What needs to be heard? What needs to be heard here? What needs to be heard? I have to open a portal to the underworld. Okay, so they're saying to me that there's part of the mysterious rivers that I'm going to later, the cenotes. So they're saying enjoy this space, look at this space. They're making me be aware of the fact that we're on 13 minutes as hell has turned up. It's the gateway of hell. It's a hell portal, and that's not something dark and horrid. It's something very beautiful, and it's about later sensing cosmic flight, sensing astral projection. I'll understand later. They're saying this is merely a first glimpse, but I have to tune in to the ancient lines, the dragon lines. I have to tame the wind. I have to Pluto frequency, hell. And there is a special tree here that is part of their world tree, and it's called the Tzaiba or the Yakshi, but I'll have to check how you say that. Yakshi. I'll check, but I'm learning on site as we're here. teaching, I'm being taught how to move this world serpent energy back into alignment. Look, I've done this before. I have worked with the frequencies of the land that have been disturbed, and I can sing the dragon lines to follow me. The only thing is as you know from the videos I did with Neptune, I don't know what the dragon lines here should be. So I'll await further instructions. So for now, Wassail, and we'll pick up some more videos later. So I hope you're all excited as I am. I've lit up. Wassail.